I'm trying to understand this thing called attraction because I'm almost 30, single again, and god damn it, I'm attractive. Now, I don't have a six-pack ab or drive a Lexus either, but the only time a man's looks or his money become important to women is when it's compensation for a personality that's failing. I get that. It pisses me off that I get that because I still don't have the personality to act on it. See, my compensation is poetry. You think I actually want to be a poet? My poetry is just a bunch of social situations where my lack of personality keeps me from actually experiencing. If my personality were at all interesting, I'd be able to replace my pretend happenings with real ones. And I'd be able to retell into real people instead of pretend ones. But it isn't. It's unattractive. See, attraction is a catch-22. In order for someone to find you attractive, they have to see you in an attractive light. I've actually contemplated hiring a hooker just let me walk around the streets with my arms around her. Attraction is why every band's first video on MTV shows them in front of a live audience. The audience in home sees this, and when the band plays in their town, they want to be part of that live audience. The fact that the audience in the MTV video was fabricated never really matters. The quality of music never matters either. And maybe this is why some men are convinced that manipulating women will work. And it sucks to have to admit that because I'm a nice guy and I want a woman to like me for me. But me on the surface is a fucking coward. Whenever a woman shows a coward like me even the slightest bit of attention, I mistake you for love. I become Edwin McCain, the greatest fan of their life, treating them like celebrities, like I just spent 50 grand on a fundraiser just for the right to be on a date with them. So every time I lean in for a kiss, I get an autograph and a thanks for listening hug. See, women, they may marry the businessman, but it's for his compensation. They fuck the rock star because of who he is, because the rock star celebrity is the only one who understands what a woman goes through on a day-to-day basis, with the endless pursuits and the constant mental photographs and the paparazzi that is we as men. There's not a woman alive that hasn't been complimented her way to a Princess Diana car crash, and then we have the nerve to look at the damaged woman and call them high maintenance. The only other kind of man that a woman can relate to is the married man. Because the married man isn't looking at other women. It's other women looking back at them. So therefore, they don't have to try so hard. So they don't come across as being creepy or needy. They just come across as themselves. In fact, the married man is doing everything that he can to keep the relationship with these women in the dark. Under covers. Which is the exact opposite of how nice guys like me act. Which is why it's so hard for us to end up with a woman. In the dark. Under covers. See, what's attracted to women is men. It's as simple as that. Men who aren't ashamed to be themselves around women. Men who know they are worthy of having women in their presence. Men who wear their shirts unbuttoned despite chest hair. Men who wear tattoos and wear their hearts on the sleeves, the way rock stars do. This slam poetry is my MTV video, showing me up on a stage, gyrating like a rock star, so the girls in the back who I just want to take home and fuck can see me in an attractive light. And though it's compensation, don't mistake this slam poetry for my looks or my money. This is just my personality learning how to succeed. I wish I didn't have to be up here on a stage in order for it to show, but I do. It's my hope that the stage will grow and eventually be on the same level as you. And then there will be a situation where my personality isn't coming through. In fact, I'll become such a big personality that poetry enthusiasts will call me whack. A sellout poet who's lost his edge, that I won't know who I am or what I represent anymore. And it's my hope that they're right. Because when you've had so much to give for so long, you pray for the day you can look back inside yourself and see nothing.